2020, finally! Thank you. We're getting at least one wonderful piece of news this year. On Wednesday, the 22nd of July, Sophie Turner and Jonas welcomed their first baby. No wonder we found out about the news a week late. As always, the parents have been super protective of their private lives. No pictures or posts at all. The couple announced one of the most important events of their lives through a rep, according to TMZ, who simply said, Sophie Turner and Jonas are delighted to announce the birth of their baby. Gorgeous 24-year-old Sophie welcomed the baby girl that the happy couple have since revealed will be named Willa. Joe and Sophie are known for being one of the most private couples in Hollywood, so there were not a lot of details about Sophie's pregnancy. We can only imagine how scary it must have been to give birth during the pandemic. So a quick shout out to all the heroic women out there who went through that alongside Sophie. Though the couple primarily remained in lockdown the last couple of months, they tried to connect with the rest of the world by taking part in a viral TikTok couples challenge following Jennifer Lopez and the Biebers. Joe revealed that in their family, Sophie is the one who's more annoying when they're hungry and is more grumpy. Oh boy, that was brave to say in front of his hungry, pregnant wife. Sophie then went on to post a picture of Joe and a huge bowl of pasta, captioning it, "One of the many benefits of marrying a good Italian boy." But aside from cute videos and home interviews with Conan O'Brien, Sophie also participated in much more important events. Not using her pregnancy as an excuse to put life on hold and escape from social responsibilities, Sophie covered her baby bump and put on a mask to join the Black Lives Matter protests in Mammoth Lakes, California, just a month away from giving birth. She and Joe joined the protesters with a handmade sign that read, "White silence is violence." Sophie is known about being vocal for many other social issues, including mental health, and is one of the greatest role models for other young women to follow. She's woke. She is very hardworking and talented and amazes her millions of fans with how mature she is when it comes to relationships. After all, she and Joe welcomed a baby only 4 years into the relationship, but they seem like a perfect, balanced fit for each other. Despite the fact that they are both huge A-list celebs, they met through some mutual friends in 2016, but the story is hilarious. As Sophie told Elle magazine, she wasn't 100% sure it was Joe who was texting her, so she showed up to her first date with a bunch of guy friends in case it was someone catfishing her. Oof! Joe must have been so surprised. But you cannot be too cautious with these things, right? Just a year later, they adopted an adorable husky puppy, definitely showing how serious they both are about commitment. Not sure if you're ready to have a baby with your bae? Get a puppy first. Within a month, Joe was down on one knee with a ring, waiting for Sophie's yes. And while we are used to fast proposals and quick divorces, somehow these two felt right as an item from the start. I mean, if you found a partner in crime to run to Las Vegas with only a handful of friends to confess your forever love in front of an Elvis Presley impersonator, you better stick to each other. A few weeks later, the two had a formal affair in the south of France at Château de Toureau, allowing them to hug some distant relatives for the first time and stand up to Priyanka and Nick's level of luxurious ceremonies. The two looked like the happiest couple in the world, so it's no doubt they are going to be amazing parents. Though Sophie is just 24, she has gone through a lot of emotional growth and matured together with Joe. Sophie opened up about struggling to love herself after social media criticism of her performance and her appearance on Game of Thrones. It might be hard for some people to believe that someone as talented and as beautiful as Sophie could go through such tough times. But Sophie says that Joe is an enormous help to her going through her mental health crisis. As she said, when someone tells you they love you every day, it makes you realize why that is. And I think that makes you love yourself a bit more. Joe was on the set of Game of Thrones Season 8 the whole time, supporting Sophie, and was by her side when she confessed she suffered from depression on Dr. Phil's podcast. If they keep managing to help and support each other, there's nothing they won't be able to do for their baby too. Our best wishes to the happy family, and we hope to hear some cool updates about Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik to share with you too. So please don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the other exciting news. And thanks for watching.